name is Jace Brewer. I'm a junior here at Franklin Central, and I play defensive end and tight end. So I started playing football in kindergarten. My mom signed me up for the Little League. So, ever since then, it's just been fun to play. I'll probably say my family motivates me, just helping them out with football and stuff like that. Going to college is a big thing, so I feel like that'll help them out in big ways. I'll probably say it would be from Coach West. He always motivates me to just stay humble and hardworking. Never get a big ego. I'll probably say my first Power 4 offer was Purdue. So that really woke me up to realize I can do big things with football. I would say I'm very good in the passing game. I can really rush the quarterback very good, and I'll say this offseason I've gotten better in the run game too.
Coach West, Franklin Central High School. Played college, and then went to the job world a little bit. And then once you get out there, you kind of realize how much you miss the game and how much the game gave you. And, the game ends for all of us playing it at some point. So the only way you can really get attached to it, at that age was to coach it. A lot of these kids want to concentrate on one thing, and the problem with that is you don't focus on your body. And it doesn't matter how much baseball, basketball, football you play if you don't take care of your body, if you don't train your body, if your body doesn't become bigger, faster, stronger, more flexible, more fluid. So a lot of kids make that mistake. So I guess the main thing I would tell them to do is always work on your athletic ability by lifting, running, moving, getting out. Just physical movements of any type are good for you. Push-ups and air squats before you go to bed or when you wake up. Whatever you can to improve your athletic ability will help you in whatever sport you play, especially football. We miss our guy, but it happens and it's part of the process. Kids leave us every year. They got to go do their life, and we get new kids. And so same thing with Connor. He's come in. He's doing a great job. He's a senior. He's very mature. He's very much like Nevin. Has a great skill set. He's a good leader, and we're blessed to have him. When I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bag girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm feeling like this is turf.
Okay.
Your Franklin Central Flashes are playing Park Tudor today. We just saw varsity and JV, and JV put up 5 points against Park Tudor, or 4 points against Park Tudor to 0, which
that's domination.
tells me a lot. I want to see what Park Tudor's varsity has for us.
Yeah, that was a good match last time around for JV.
Until the last seconds. Park Tudor actually trying. Hi! I know. Hey, good. I can't play. Wait.
Got about 10 minutes till kickoff for the varsity match here.
Who are you most excited to see today in varsity?
I'd probably say honestly, Riley Rogers. She's been on the varsity team since a freshman, and she's been one of the best players in both years so far. So I'm intrigued to see what she has tonight.
Which is very impressive, especially being a sophomore. Being one of the youngest ones on the team, besides Isabel and Nyla. But I'm excited to see Emma Hawk. Being one of the only seniors on the team besides Hadley and Jemiah, I feel like she will show out, especially being one of the captains.
Yes, seniors will definitely have to have a big role tonight for the Flashes to get this win.
especially. I also agree with you. But FC, they're I mean their girls are known for being dominating, and they've all. I mean their girls coach
Coach Stengel.
Coach Stengel. I mean he's been awesome for the past how long he's been here, and
Yeah,
I,
he's been here for about 8 years, I think.
yeah, I mean ever since he's been here, I mean our girls soccer team has been incredible. I mean
Yeah, I expect big things tonight from us. We can really get our offense going pretty easily, I feel like, because our offense has been good throughout the season so far. Especially, I've not heard much, but from what I've heard in like practices and stuff like that, they've been really solid so far.
they have been really solid, especially with their goalies as well. Like Gemma hasn't been in the past games; it's been Allie instead. But especially with Gemma being back in these games, I like to see how she adjusts being put back in.
Yeah, I feel like Gemma can, now that she's back, she can be something that can really propel the Flashes to be a better team. And I feel like she can make them all be better and make her team know that they can rely on her to be that force that they need to get motivation and stuff to get a win.
Yeah, especially with like that one game that they lost to right after. They lost badly, so they have to.
Yeah, they're definitely looking for a bounce back after that.
They are, and as we are looking, we see Emma practicing out there with Adeline and have Riley Rogers right there, so you can see them just practicing.
Yeah, just trying to get ready.
And they're looking good so far. I mean,
Yeah, everybody's been looking solid so far tonight and throughout the start of the season thus far. Goalkeeper situation is definitely one to look at with Gemma just now returning and having.
especially, what happened in JV is that Allie apparently got concussed. I mean, that's why she was supposed to be on.
Yeah, she was
varsity
supposed to
tonight.
be. Yeah, she was supposed to be the starter tonight, but what happened to her? You said
She got concussed. That's yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, it'll be Gemma in goal tonight. At least that's the assumption. What are you looking for in terms of like the bench pieces for the Flashes and how you think they'll come on and contribute?
The bench. I think that especially since they're the bench, they can see their starters and see how they're doing and adjust that to their playing style. And especially since they have more time to like sit and watch and like kind of warm up just as they're watching the game. And once they get taken in, they can just like rely on what they've seen with people out there, especially good people such as Adeline and Emma. Like they can watch those people and they can adjust to that like that. I mean, that's what you have to do when you're on the bench. You have to adjust and be put in wherever the coach wants you. So that's what you have to be good for. That's what I'm looking for. How about you?
I would agree there, especially in regards to the adjustments that you may need to make with like formation changes and all that. But in regards to the starters, I would definitely look to see big things out of Riley Rogers and Jemiah Moore tonight because they've been probably the best so far, and I expect them to be the forces that they have been and continue what they've been doing, especially Riley. She's been great, as you know, varsity as a freshman. That was very impressive, and we know that we can expect good things from her.
Now, let's learn a little bit about Mr. Kellison, one of our school's assistant principals here with us today.
Yeah, I had a very enjoyable time. I was head cross-country coach, coached the boys for 25 plus years, and coached the girls team for about 4 years. We had a great deal of success. I'm very proud of that, winning a state championship and a couple runner-ups. Also assistant track coach, some very good teams, finishing top 10 several times. So very enjoyable experience. Sure, it's a kind of a natural transition, to tell you the truth. Coach is running a group of young men or young women, and then moving into the administrative role, doing a lot of the same type of work, but you're doing kind of with adults and with kids. So just a way of influencing more kids and having a more of an impact at the school.
That's a big question. Mr. Kellison has been such a vital part of the school community for decades now as a teacher, also as a leader and as an administrator. I think, on the surface level, Mr. Kellison is a tremendous colleague. I don't think there's anybody who cares more about the students and the staff and the families of Franklin Central than Mr. Kellison. So his energy, his consideration, his experience, he's a great colleague, great friend. I talked about that care of Franklin Central, specifically Franklin Central. He's a Flash through and through. His experience, and we call it institutional knowledge of Franklin Central and Franklin Township, is incredible. He's been here for a while, but he is very intuitive and observant about the ebb and flow of the township, the nuances of Franklin Central. So that knowledge that he brings, that experience is really valuable.
Well, my average day varies quite a bit from day to day. I usually arrive early in the morning, around 6:30 in the morning, and usually leave around 4 p.m. Get to start every morning in the parking lot, and with the buses leaving and so forth, and in between just everything from evaluating teachers to overseeing discipline to you name it. It's something I cover here at school. Yeah, obviously being a coach, I was a big runner. Can't really do that much anymore, but I do a lot of bike riding. My children are grown and older, so I enjoy spending time with them. They don't live at home anymore, but and enjoy that time, and do have a little backyard pool that I enjoy spending time in.
And we're back as we're starting the game.
Got about 2 minutes until kickoff.
And you can see the captains getting ready for the side of the field. You can see the ref talking to them. And it looks like it's Park Tudor's ball.
Park Tudor ball to start. Okay. Flash's defense hoping they can get a stop early and make sure they can move the ball up the field consistently, possession by possession.
I mean, hopefully their varsity can show the JV just what they're looking for, especially since JV is looking at the varsity team a lot more, especially since that's what they will be a part of.
Yeah, JV looking at the varsity squad, trying to make sure they can be at that level to maybe take those spots once either they graduate or they win that battle against them to gain that position, or just moving up to varsity in general. That's their main goal, and it always will be.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think's the hardest spot in soccer? I like to say the goalie. I mean, I
would say keeper or center mid, because keepers, obviously you're charged with protecting the goal and making sure nothing happens. But also center mids, they just run up and down the field constantly. So that's going to be hard because it's going to take a toll on your body, running up and down constantly, trying to get back in spots.
Just in general, I mean, soccer's just basically running up and around for 90 good minutes. I mean, you have to have good.
Yeah, you got to have good endurance to play this game at a high level, and that's probably one of the main things you need is a good endurance, because if you don't have it, then you can't really run much.
Yeah, especially, I mean, I know I would not be in soccer. I remember my parents used to say when I was 4 years old, I played for St. Francis. I feel like every 4-year-old had to experience it. But I remember cheering for the wrong team, so hopefully I don't do that today.
Yeah.
But you can see FC's huddling up, and you can see them
talking it out,
talking to their coaches,
doing their breakdown, getting ready. Both sides look like they're ready to play. Got about a minute and a half until kickoff, roughly. Looks like. As you hear the music in the background, getting everybody ready for this match.
Yeah. I mean, they're trying to hype him up.
Flashes look ready. They look like they want to get these 3 points tonight and get this win.
If not 3 points, more. I mean, they need to show out, especially since their last loss, and they just need to show their, their fans, the people that are here tonight, that they're so much more than what they played like in the past.
Yeah, they need to show glimpses of what they had in years past and even at the start of this season before that last game as they look to line up.
And speaking of soccer, boys, varsity lost against Brownsburg last night, but maybe they can show then that they won again because they have a home match against Chevyville at home tomorrow. So you can also show up to that as well.
That match will be live streamed on this channel as well. So here we go for the lineups.
Wearing jersey number 0, Anna Matt. Number 1, Lizzie Miller. Number 2, Mia Reddick. Number 6, Sydney Shattuck. Number 8, Asha Gussick. Number 9, Kelsey Nairling. Number 11, Jocelyn Kershaw. Number 13, Eva Berger. Number 14, Elizabeth Pasquezzi. Number 15, Kylie Ritz. And number 16, Ellie Rose Ford. Your head coach of the Panthers, Coach Abby Markey.
Here come the starters for your Flashes.
And now it's time to meet your Lady Flashes soccer team.
And you can see that crowd excited for them.
Number 4, Andy Dubo. Number 7, Ashley West. Number 8, Mooney Mahal. Number 9, Evan Weaver. Number 11, McKenna Bailey. Number 14, Noah McCarthy. Number 15, Ellen Dingleback. Number 17, Sophia Haas. Number 22, Emma Hall. And number 35, Riley Rogers. And your head coach for the Flyers, Coach Brendan Stengel.
There are your lineups tonight.
And at this time, would you please rise to table, remove all hats, and stand at attention for the playing.
Here comes the national anthem. Here we go. Both teams shaking hands right now. About to get this match underway. Both teams getting in their huddles. Don't have a listen in, unfortunately, but they're just getting final words in, wanting to see what they can do tactics-wise and how they can deploy what they've learned.
Especially, yes. I mean, oh, someone's running on the field.
Oh, ball loose. Let's not mind that.
I wonder what their first play as defense will be.
Yeah, it's honestly just depending on how they get it, how they attack,
They get the ball, and yeah,
and what you see based on where everybody's at.
especially.
Both teams break their huddles, and we are about ready to get underway. Flashes will actually start with the ball. Last minute adjustments.
You can see Adeline Dingledy in the middle of the field.
She's looking to command that midfield
Mm-hmm.
with what she has. And here we go from Chuck Stevens Field. Immediately a long ball over the top.
Oh.
One back by the Flashes. Controlled. Playing out wide.
And they're already playing good, especially being like a minute in the game.
Ball over the top. Lost back to Park Tudor. Ball through. Who get there? Who's get there? Okay.
And they kicked it
Kicked
outside.
Kicked out by the Flashes. Throw in for Park Tudor. Throw in taken towards the middle. One by FC. Back out. Up top. Taken in by Park Tudor. Out wide. And that's going long for a goal kick.
I mean, saying from FC, I mean, they're playing really good, but if they want to keep the ball, they have to defend it quite well.
Yeah, they got to play some great defense against this team to make
Yeah.
sure they can keep possession. That's
especially,
their main goal because possession is key always.
I mean, they're playing good offense, but I
Yep.
don't know quite about their defense right now.
Another throw in for Park Tudor. Right side. Taken in.
Outside again.
Immediately back out by the Flashes. Everybody backtracks.
Another throw in by Park Tudor.
Throw in towards the middle. FC is there and they clear. Never mind, not so far. Now it goes out wide and heavy touch and it goes out. Throw in for FC. And the main FC point tonight would be maintaining possession for as long as they can because that's how they've built their offense.
Especially, I mean, Park Tudor's playing quite great as well with getting the ball and getting all these.
Yeah, they're getting good looks. They're just getting shut down.
Especially, I mean,
Flash's defense has been solid as that goes out for a corner. Corner for Park Tudor.
what a great block by FC. I mean, this is a big change for especially all the soccer teams, especially with the construction going on. So they just have to play on the stadium for how long the construction goes.
Yeah,
So.
it's going to be a good adaptation for them.
Mhm.
Going to get them playing in different environments as that corner kick is claimed by the Flash's keeper.
Gemma Gensting,
Gemma Geisking, yep.
only
As that
a
is
junior.
boomed towards midfield, fighting for possession.
And
Still up. Controlled somewhat, and now it clears out for a Park Tudor throw. Throw in taken quickly.
and got back out.
Back out again.
And that's an FC throw.
FC throw. Taken in. Right into a double team and back out again.
Now, what I'm saying is that, I mean, our defense is playing quite good, especially with all these Park Tudor throws, you know?
Yeah, but we just aren't valuing possession at the moment.
Exactly. And I feel like that's what we need to get
We need to get more possession.
the win, yes.
Yeah, we need to get more possession of the ball and control it higher up the field to get better looks because we haven't really gotten any good looks so far today. But that might be about to change here as we regain possession.
Pass the Dingle Die.
Good tackle, though, by Park Tudor as they play it forward, but too far forward. And it's a turnover again, FC ball. And it goes out for a Park Tudor throw. That's already their 5th.
I mean, with all these throwouts, I mean, I feel like FC has to think of something, you know?
Yeah, they got to somehow maintain possession for an
Mhm.
extended period of time so they can get up the field.
Mm-hmm.
Efficiency is key, and they've been lacking that so far tonight. And I feel
Especially.
like they need to fix that in order to
And all
have
these
a chance to
yeah.
fight in this game.
And all these throws could lead to a score. I mean,
Yeah.
that's why you have to watch out for where the ball goes and who you pass it to.
So FC turns the ball over again, cutting in, turns her and shoots from outside, saved.
I mean, Gemma's a great goalie. From what I've seen in past games, I mean, she does incredible.
Yeah, she does a great job in net. Such a big force back there. She booms one towards midfield, up for grabs.
And Park Tudor takes it away.
Park Tudor takes it away again. Pressure by the Flashes up near the up near midfield.
I mean,
Ball out wide.
and back to FC again.
Controlled.
I mean, if FC wants to at least score somewhat close to this field and at least stop Park Tudor, they have to close these gaps that are open on the field.
That goes out for another Park Tudor throw-in. Throw-in taken out wide, in behind. Back out to the middle. Rogers is there.
But Park Tudor was there before.
Oh, good move. Shot from distance blocked. Blocked again, but claimed again by Park Tudor. Tackles, good tackles, and
And
now
Adeline has the ball.
now FC looking to break. That's a good ball. Nothing doing though. Cleaned by the keeper and back out, but only as far as the nearest FC defender. Taken out wide, played up top,
Oh?
bumps her off, and now it's back down for a goal kick, I believe. Yep, goal kick.
Which is a good play by Park Tudor. But if FC wants to keep their defense, I mean, they have to stop all these throw-ins, and especially the
Yeah.
goal kicks.
That was a good attack from FC there,
It
though.
was a good attack. Good blocks, especially.
Played up front, out wide towards the left side. Closed in fairly quickly. Good defense by the Flashes there. Played up back up field. Flashes taking their time. Never mind. Turnover.
And someone was waving that they were open, but they ignored their...
Oh, what a move. Cuts inside, back out, tackled away. Park Tudor reclaims possession. They are playing a lot more patient ball so far
SFC is just...
as they attack down the left side. Played back over the center, and what a save. Played back over and cleared out by FC.
I mean...
Fantastic save by Geisking there.
Exactly. I mean, if she want to have saved that, that would have easily been a score.
Yeah, that should be an easy goal, but Geisking
Exactly.
being big as she is, she's been a force in there.
I feel like that's all of FC's goalies that we've seen in the past years that they've been able to stop.
They've been a good force in. We've had good forces in net for a number of years now, so it's not really a surprise.
Exactly.
As there's a
And
whistle.
Strangle is doing quite well with his players, I mean, from what we've seen.
Yeah, whistle. It looks like a foul. FC ball. Free kick from inside their own zone. Taken up.
FC.
Oh, good move.
Kick.
Oh.
But blocked by Park Tudor.
FC need to get more control of the ball here. They haven't valued possession much during these first 15 minutes of play.
No, but they're doing quite well on defense, and I feel like that's what's balancing them out quite a bit.
We've been playing well defensively thus far. Geising's been very good in net so far this game.
And Park Tudor's goalie as well has been quite good.
Yeah. Ball played over the top, only as far as FC, and it's reclaimed.
And Hawk kicks it to
nobody. Out of bounds, Park Tudor throw, taken very quickly. Up for grabs, and claimed by FC again. And she stumbles with the ball, but her teammate's there to pick her up. Played out
and
front.
Allen kicked it right to Park Tudor.
Only as far as the nearest Park Tudor defender, and ball ricochets out for an FC throw-in. This has been a shaky start for both sides, really, but I feel like they can clean it up fairly quickly, and this will end up being a very good match.
I feel like that's what part of the play is, you know, especially they have to play it out quite slowly and then escalate through.
Yeah, possession is key, especially at this level, as that is cleared out again by...
And kicked to our sideline cam.
Hope our sideline came down there is good, as that will be another Park Tudor throw-in. Taken in, won by FC, played out to Rogers, and she loses it out. Played back in and played back out immediately. Another Park Tudor throw. Park Tudor has been dominating possession as of now during this start of the game.
Exactly.
As what a move there. Played back towards the middle, but out of bounds before that pass happens. FC goal kick.
Exactly. As we continue with the game, I'd like to see a little bit more possession with FC, and I like to just see more going on, especially since it's only been just, I feel like, Park Tudor's game. So.
Yeah, they've been dominating possession so far. FC really needs to gain more possession and drive higher up the field more consistently if they want to get a chance to open the scoring in this match.
And I feel like that's how they lost the past games in the past.
Yeah, they just haven't had as much possession, but
exactly.
There's a battle going on for the ball
as she trips.
Park Tudor player goes down, and that is a free kick for Park Tudor.
I mean, as a soccer player in general, you just want to have stop having all of these free kicks, especially if you can't keep possession of the ball.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's too many unforced errors as of now.
Exactly.
Ball played over the top, controlled by Park Tudor. Turns, fires up. That's up for grabs. Moves between two flashes defenders and
it's outside
cleared.
As well. Park Tudor's throw in.
Thrown in. And back out to FC. Foul on Park Tudor, going this way, FC ball.
I mean, FC looks a little bit better, but...
they've been getting better as the game's gone on, but still need more of a spark in order to get into this game and draw first blood.
Yeah, especially, I mean, there you see
There
Emma,
you see
bounced it off outside. I mean, especially.
That goes off Park Tudor defender and cleared towards the middle. FC claims, plays up.
And good ball. I mean, they're keeping good position now. They're controlling it. I mean,
Playing good passes.
they know who Park Tudor is now. I mean,
They know how they play and they know what they want to do, and
yeah.
now they're adjusting how they're playing, and it's looking better.
But as a coach, I'd like to see, players be aggressive right out the gate, And with FC, it took them a little bit.
Yeah,
so,
the slow starts is not really something that
not the
they
best.
can have.
It shows Park Tudor as in more aggressive, and you would not like that. You wouldn't want that.
As a coach, you don't like when your team is being less aggressive than the opposition.
Yeah.
When they have no reason to do so.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean, FC's looking aggressive,
especially
with West running outside.
Yeah, they've been getting quicker to close down those passing lanes up the field for Park Tudor, so it's looking better. As here's another throw.
And you
Up
can
for
see
grabs and
you can see based on our
back.
sideline cam.
Still available, up for grabs. She turns the defender, plays it out wide. Mishandled, out for an FC goal kick.
I mean, they're doing quite great, as if they can hear what we're saying. But,
yeah, this has been a good defensive showing from the Flashes so far this game.
especially being,
Yeah, down the middle of the field, they've been great on the defensive side of the ball.
especially. But you'd like to also have a good, control and offensive side as well, especially with.
Yeah, they haven't been possessing as much as we've been talking about. They just need to claim more possessions and get higher up the field as much as they can.
I mean, most of FC's team possesses a lot of sophomores, so you'd like to see a lot of young faces on the field, and
you know that they have more spark about them and know that they can provide whatever they may need on the offensive side of the ball.
Especially, and just looking at this list, they have one freshman, which is very surprising to see on a list or a varsity team.
Yeah, might be looking towards the bench later in this match to see if they can get a spark from someone off the bench, someone younger.
Exactly.
As here, this ball goes over the top, out wide for Park Tudor.
And she
put in, miscontrolled back towards FC.
And what a great control there. I mean, FC does not want the ball to go in the goal, especially, Gemma being Gemma, she could stop the ball. Like we said, she's big and can stop the ball, not like in a mean way, but she has great hands and can stop it. But overall, you would not like the ball going in.
Yeah, you want to make her do as little work as possible if you're the FC defense.
Yeah.
Because we know she's a great keeper, but we also know that we want to make her do as little work as possible. As here goes Park Tudor again, but that sails just up high. Goal kick for FC again.
And as we said before about the bench, I do believe that they're watching their team and seeing the errors and seeing what they can do better and improving that to the coaches, as in to put them in.
Yeah, and seeing what kind of spark they can give on both sides of the ball for the team. As that's played out, just about saved by the Flashes.
Oh, and a good block.
As we have a foul call and FC ball. Free kick for the Flashes. Rogers is ready. And she takes up high.
Oh, and Park Tudor sadly got the ball.
Yeah. Played upfield. Mishandled a bit. FC's been pressing very well so far to this game.
Especially, but there's errors that you can pick out and be like, oh, well, But that's a good thing, especially for a team. I mean, the coach, especially as a player, you can look back at the tapes and be like, "Oh, this is what I done wrong," and you can improve
Yeah,
in later games.
I do like the pressing style that FC is doing though. They've been very aggressive to close down these passing lanes.
Especially, I mean, those blocks that they've been doing against Park Tudor.
Yeah, they've been putting their body on the line, which I definitely respect. As there goes another one.
And FC's ball.
Nope, that's a Park Tudor corner.
Oh.
Long walk to go get that. But, yep, another block for FC. They've been putting their bodies on the line to make sure that Guys King is as protected as possible, which is how you have to go about it. As we see a Park Tudor player down on the opposite side of the field. She's up now. That took a while though. Seems to be okay. Now we are ready. Corner comes in. Play towards the back post. Taken in
And a
and
bit
just
too
wide.
high.
Just wide. That's a good shot, but that's just wide. Closing in on 20 minutes left in this first half of play. How do you feel about the start thus far?
I mean, I believe that FC's defense is quite good. I mean, they showed us what they can do and how they can block. And as I'm saying that, players are getting switched out
Yep.
as we speak.
Subs coming in.
But I do believe that FC's offense could be quite more, especially with these open areas. Or
There's a lot of open area on the left side of the field. They
Especially.
haven't really been utilizing it as much.
Yeah. And that's why I think that Park Tudor has such a bigger advantage than FC has.
Yeah, because they've been utilizing more of the field more consistently.
More
and
mid and yes, yeah.
And they've been able to possess more of the ball, which has led to better opportunities, at least so far. Things can change in an instant. We know that.
Yes, exactly. I mean, and outside again.
Yeah, I mean, things can change in an instant, though. FC can easily get back. And they're
Especially,
not out of this game. It's still 0-0. They can easily spar one attack and get the first
and they
goal.
have 19 and they have a lot more minutes to go and they can
Yeah, I mean,
show us what they truly have had in store for us.
here's Park Tudor out on the wing, but that's into a swarm of FC defenders, and that is cleared out. Only as far as the nearest Park Tudor midfielder. Cuts in, played up top. Ball's bouncing, playing pinball, but still not claimed. Still not claimed. Fighting, and now finally claimed by FC, and immediately turned over again to Park Tudor.
I mean, that's what we've been seeing for the past,
As we
30 minutes. I mean, you've saw that FC had the ball for a little bit and it automatically gets overturned. I mean, that's what we're talking about possession and control. I mean, FC has to do more of that, and that's what at least I like to see.
Yeah, we've got to be better with possessing the ball. We need to limit these turnovers so Park Tudor can get less opportunities, but we haven't really sustained any pressure on the offensive side. We need to get past midfield and up the pitch more consistently because we can't really score if that's not the case.
Exactly, and I feel like that's why we're both at 0-0 right now. But, I mean, we've seen more plays on our side of the field than Park Tudor's, and I'd like to see that change.
Yeah, we'd like to see a split with that. This has been a fairly good game thus far. It's just been that FC hasn't gotten as much sustained pressure.
It has been.
As FC reclaims again. Looking up the middle, but
Park Tudor takes the ball. I mean, I
play it back out. Getting physical now. As that goes out for a throw-in for Park Tudor.
feel like it's just repeatedly Park Tudor's ball, I mean,
Yeah, FC hasn't sustained much of anything really on the offensive end. They've been playing fantastic defense to start this game off, though.
exactly. I mean, they still are playing fantastic defense. Just if they kept that defensive play into their offense, they would be great.
They need to be better in the transition game. Once they reclaim the ball, they need to possess it more and get higher up the field.
Yes, especially with like how the varsity lineup plays. They have all these good offensive people.
Yeah, And
they just.
they do love to run a centralized formation though.
Mhm.
With what they do,
Mhm.
they love operating towards the center of the field, and they need to get up more in that area because they've been trying to play more out wide, but they have more of a centralized formation. So I feel like if they cater to that and start playing more balls towards the middle of the field and attacking that way, then I feel like they would be better off.
Yes, especially. I mean, especially for them being used to such of central play and them going outfield because of Park Tudor pushing the ball. It challenges them, and I feel like that's just been a big challenge for FC lately.
And I feel like that adjustment hasn't been able to be made properly. As here comes Park Tudor again with another steal. Played out wide towards the right side, played it in towards the middle, falls down and just wide.
And I feel like as if Park Tudor as well. I mean, they're doing so good with their passes, but just too high. I mean,
Yeah, they've been
which is the only advantage for FC right now. You
yeah,
know?
they've been getting Park Tudor has been getting very unlucky so far. They've missed a couple golden chances in the middle of the box, just right in front of the net. They've just gone a little high.
But FC can't just get so lucky with all of these. Like, one of
Yeah.
them is going to make it in, and
Yeah.
FC has to stop them some way or another, not
Yeah.
just watch the ball.
This sort of luck that FC's getting right now, I don't think it's sustainable. They need to make sure that those type of opportunities can't come.
Exactly.
Eventually, that Park Tudor is going to capitalize on one of these opportunities and blow this game open.
Exactly. If I was the coach, I'd talk to them during halftime, just push them into more of an offensive play other than just blocks and stopping Park Tudor from scoring.
Here comes subs for both sides. Here,
And you can
as
hear
on
the announcer,
comes Allie Bryant.
over announcer.
Who was that went off? That's played up the middle. Played out wide. Back over the top. Geiskin claims. I mean, Geiskin's just been a great leader so far this game. She's been in command of FC's defense and repossession, but here comes Park Tudor again, claiming possession. So we have about 14 minutes left in this first half. That's played out wide, but that's a bit too far for the Park Tudor winger to catch that, and it is a goal kick for FC.
I mean, FC is getting quite lucky with all these calls. I mean, but as we said, they can't rely all on these calls, and I think that's also
down to like how they run what they're doing,
and Riley Rogers kicks it in. Yeah, exactly. I do think
they haven't been very efficient at all with the ball on either side.
Mhm.
And Park Tudor's been definitely more efficient in getting better opportunities, and you've got to feel like they'll capitalize at some point. As that goes out for an FC throw-in. Rogers will take. In it goes. Back up the middle. Controlled. Played back and played forward, but nothing doing. Nobody's there. FC is still maintaining that pressure that we've been talking about, but it just hasn't really led up to anything because they've not been able to really get anything going on the offensive side of the ball. They haven't really had any possession past the midfield line since like 10 minutes ago, and
Or at
that's
least the
really not sustainable if you want to have a chance to win this game.
or at least the beginning of this game. I mean, we saw just like a spark of like, oh, FC actually can do this, but as getting further into the match, you realize that like FC is only relying on Park Tudor and At least that's what
They're-
I see in
They're
Park Tutors.
they're relying on them making mistakes, which is not sustainable. They have to force them to make mistakes and then capitalize on those mistakes.
Exactly. I mean, FC's defense is doing quite well, which I do believe that if their defense is doing good, they can push them into the mistakes that their offense can shoot off from and at least try to make a score. But I don't think that's the best way of attacking this game, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. But as here FC go, and this looks decent. Played back out wide. Just a bit too far, but
And
that
that
goes
is
out.
FC's ball.
FC throw in. This is probably the best attack FC's had so far.
I mean, like we said, their defense is doing quite good, especially with the attacks and the blocks.
Yeah, they've had a bunch of good tackles and a bunch of block shots.
They're quite physical, I mean, especially.
Yeah, we love the physicality part of that,
Mm.
but they need to also use a bit of finesse when necessary to
Mhm.
get past these Park Tudor defenders, because these Park Tudor defenders have walled FC for the entirety of this match thus far.
Especially, I mean, I was looking at the varsity roster earlier, and most of them are defenders, that or middle fielders. So I feel like that's what's pushing FC to the side,
Yeah, 'cause
especially.
they have a better structure down the middle in terms of their defense,
Especially.
and it's more bottom heavy in terms of that defense, which is probably why FC's struggling, because they're not really used to playing a team that has this type of defensive structure.
Especially, I mean, I also think that, I mean, with their like starters, I also do believe that they could, push it up indefinite, especially with like, two seniors being out there. They could show
Yeah,
them.
those seniors can probably be the leaders that FC needs
Hmm.
and provide that spark. This looks good, tacking down the right side, deflected out of bounds, back out for a FC corner.
I mean, that's the best thing we saw all day. I mean, most of the plays have been on, FC's side, and I just like, especially since FC is starting to play a bit more offense, especially.
We are under 10 minutes to go, around 9 minutes to go in this first half of this match here at Chuck Stevens Field. As the corner's taken, looks a good ball, but cleared out by Park Tudor. Played back in, but nobody's there. Park Tudor reclaims, but that goes out for what?
And a switch in.
Oh, yep, substitutions coming in.
Mia Redwig, a middle fielder for Park Tudor, getting switched in. Now, you haven't seen much, people come out from the bench for FC, and I feel like that's also a big thing.
Yeah, we haven't utilized our bench much. We probably should utilize our bench more.
Especially with them being, exhausted from running. I do think that's like a big disadvantage for us.
Yeah, there's another turnover for FC Park Tudor ball.
And FC has to stop with these turnovers, especially with.
Yeah, they're getting dominated in possession. They've been getting dominated all game thus far. It's not been best, but they are still very much looking solid on the defensive side of the ball, as Geising claims that one. Picks up the trash and resets for FC as we cross under 8 minutes to go in this first half.
I mean, with these 8 minutes, FC has to do something, or they have to rely all on the second half, and I
just don't trust that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't trust that either, and I don't think that would be very.
Cheers, Rogers.
And at this point, it's who has the ball is either Rogers or Hawk, as you see.
Yeah, they've been the ones that have been in possession for most of the time for FC.
Exactly, and I feel like that's also a bad thing because Park Tudor can see that.
Yeah, especially with Hawk being in the spot that she is.
A senior and being captain, they would target her the most,
Yeah.
Mhm.
But her being a defender and having the most possession isn't really a good sign for FC, because with her being in the back and having the most possession, they need to get it off of her feet and into the feet of the players ahead of her to get an attack going, as here comes Park Tudor on the attack. Good move, cut back, but easy save for Geisking there.
I mean, we've seen a lot more saves. I mean,
Yeah, Geisking's been a great force so far today.
exactly. I mean, she's helping FC stop from all of these possible scores that Park Tudor could have gained.
Yeah, if it wasn't for her, this would be not a 0-0 game. I know that for a fact.
Exactly. I mean, especially. You can see a little bit of
Yeah,
aggressionness, but overall, when the clock is ticking down, you can see less and less.
yeah. I feel like Geisking needs to step up more in that leader role because like FC doesn't really have any sparks right now.
Mm-hmm.
They need to get some motivation going and get a spark.
Well, I don't think that's more of Geisting's fault. I mean, she is, a keeper in like the backfield and whatever. I feel like it's more of Hawk and especially the seniors, taking accountability
Yeah.
for who they are. So I don't think that's completely Geisting's fault.
It's not completely hers, but I would agree that someone needs to definitely step up for FC if they want to have a chance to stay in this.
I mean, Geisting is doing all she can. I mean, she's stopping the ball. She's stopping all these wannabe plays. So, and she kicks it back in
Up top,
midfield.
claimed by FC just before it goes out. Hit over the top,
Good
but
kick.
right to a Park Tudor player, as that is a foul on FC. It's not a booking, but a foul nonetheless. Obviously a foul.
I mean, FC with all these fouls. I mean, I know it's not partially their fault, but with all these,
It's really just bad timing on the tackles, honestly. They haven't been timing them up as well.
And I also think that with like the Park Tudor throw-ins and all, the fouls going against them, I also think that's a big disadvantage and advantage for Park Tudor. And like I said, I mean, FC right now is just taking advantage of Park Tudor's mistakes, which isn't a lot right now.
Yeah, the Park Tudor's been playing solid ball, and FC is only playing well when they are making mistakes. And I just don't feel like that's going to be sustainable going into the second half of this game because eventually Park Tudor is going to capitalize.
Exactly. I mean,
Because they've been playing super solid on both sides of the ball so far this match. And I feel like if FC makes one too many mistakes, eventually Park Tudor is going to capitalize.
mm-hmm.
But if FC can tighten up on those mistakes, they can get better opportunities to maybe get a score in this game and blow it wide open. As on comes some subs for both teams. Just FC. My fault.
I mean, like we said, FC needs more subs, especially with
Yeah,
them.
they need someone to come off the bench and provide a spark, or some of their leaders, like their seniors, like Emma Hawk and all those players, to be that leader and to provide that spark that they need.
Exactly.
So that's played over, controlled by FC, played back out. Here's Rogers, goes back. FC still trying to play up the middle, which is what they know how to do, but
Park Tudor quickly,
Yeah,
blocks them.
they've just been quick to close down as Geisking claims another one. She has been a dominant force back there for FC, really being the captain of that defense.
I mean, at this point, it might just be a 0-0 ball game. I mean,
That's how it looks because nobody's really getting that good of looks.
mm-hmm.
Park Tudor has been getting better looks, I would say, but still hasn't been too much for them because FC's still been stopping them pretty consistently.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. 2 minutes left in the first half. FC taking their time here.
kind of trying to waste time while time's ticking. I mean, it's quite smart, especially with them knowing how Park Tudor has been playing.
Giving them as little opportunity as possible.
Mm-hmm.
As that goes out, that will be an FC throw-in. FC taking their time again.
I mean, honestly, I do think that's a good play by FC, especially being close to Park Tudor's goal.
Yeah, taking as much possession as they can,
Mhm.
as high up the field as they can get.
And it's out again. This will be
This will probably be a
Park Tudor.
Yeah, Park Tudor throw-in.
I mean, at this point, it's just back and forth with the throw-ins.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
no one's really maintaining possession as an FC player goes down there on the right side, but no call, no harm, no foul. Played up the field, but dispossessed yet again. Been a ton of battles in the middle of the field for possession, but they haven't really, it's really mostly just been pinball action. Hasn't really been anything sustained in the middle of the park. As there goes a shot, but fairly weak attempt. Geisking is there to clean up as we cross under 30 seconds to play in this first half. Geisking taking her time, and now she sends towards midfield.
And Park Tudor tried to get it. They jump up.
Free kick Park Tudor. Sent up. 3, 2, 1. And that is halftime here at Chuck Stevens Field.
And we will see you back in 45 minutes.
FC 0, Park Tudor 0.
I mean, seeing back at what FC can do, I mean, especially being Coach Siegel, he just needs to talk to his girls just offensively and a little bit defensively. I mean,
yeah, they've been solid defensively, but I feel like they need to tighten up and make sure they can force mistakes and making sure they can capitalize on them more consistently.
Yeah. I mean, in the very end, I mean, their defense looked a little bit iffy.
It was a bit shaky towards the end of the half there, and the offense wasn't doing much.
Yeah. I mean, especially, there's nothing crazy going on. I mean, honestly, no offense, but I enjoyed watching the JV a little bit more, seeing them put up 4-0 against Park Tudor, and their varsity has nothing to score for right now,
Yeah, it's nothing really to show for on either side because neither side's been fantastic.
Exactly. I mean,
yeah, it's been fairly inconsistent on both sides. But that'll wrap it up for us for the first half as we will roll it to the halftime show
and we'll see
here
you back
on FC Media.
And we'll see you back in 40 minutes.
I've been a nurse now for 41 years, and I've been in Franklin Township since 2002, and I came to the high school in 2008. Well, when I first became a school nurse, all my friends thought, oh, you get to sit there and have a good time, just hand out Band-Aids. That's not the case at all. It's more complex because we have a lot of kids with complex medical health needs we have to take care of, get physician orders, track immunizations. There's a lot more into it than what people realize. It's because our kids these days, they have a lot of health conditions, some mental health issues, unfortunately, and we're here to give our support and help them any way we can just to make them successful at school.
It's good being a nurse at Franklin Central. There's a lot of students that have a lot of health needs, so we kind of help. Our job is basically to help students that have health concerns, kind of bridge that gap for them in class if they need accommodations to kind of help them get through their day. So we have about 30 scheduled visits, but we usually end up with about 60 to 80, sometimes 100 visits a day in the winter, like when we have sick kids. So working with the students, especially seeing them go from freshmen and then they're young and then just seeing them mature and grow as seniors, and then finding out where they're going to school later and that kind of thing. And then just knowing that you're here for those that do have those medical needs to kind of help them get through their day and still be successful students even though they have certain conditions that we have to work through.
Curious about the future of tech?
Here's your chance to lead.
As an AI ambassador, you'll help launch School AI and support teachers and lead AI training sessions.
You'll also be working with Nadine Gilkison, Director of Technology Integration for Franklin Township Schools.
Explore AI's role in school, careers, and life. Join AI ambassadors today.
Call out September 5th in the main cafeteria.
Habitat Emmanuel.
Oh, you got power, superpowers. Do you even know how to wield them?
E-Man, his role on the team is that of a leader. I think that is easily shown with his teammates voting him as captain last week. So clearly they view him as a leader. I have always viewed him that way as well. He does a lot of things on the field that a coach wants to see. He does things off the field that coaches want to see as well in terms of leadership, making sure people are doing the right thing at the right times.
I was born in a village in the middle of a forest where there's not really any opportunities. Being a varsity athlete, it is pretty hard to stay locked in because it is so much intensity in the game, but at the same time, it is possible to cope with. Growing up, I looked up to Messi because he was just the GOAT, and the way he plays, it's a dream. It's a dream for every young kid out there. Number one thing that motivates me to keep going is Jesus Christ. He is the reason why I'm doing all this, and he gives me this opportunity to play soccer, play with lots of different people and personalities in the United States. My proudest moment on the field was when I scored a banger against Southport High School on senior night as a sophomore. You know, we have so many talent and we just got to keep on working and we'll get what we want.
We just launched our new strategic plan, which will take us through 2031, and one of the big pieces of that plan is valuing all the voices in our community. So the goal of Superintendent's Coffee is just another way that the community come out, have a conversation with me, let us know how our schools are doing and what they'd like to see from their schools. What inspired me to start this is when I first took over as superintendent, just getting out in the community and talking with folks, I realized that they didn't know who the superintendent was, and they wanted to know who was leading their child's school corporation. And so creating these opportunities for people to come out and, again, just have a cup of coffee with me, ask a couple questions, provide feedback is just a way for them to get to know me and get to know their school. Any conversation is a chance to learn, and this is just an opportunity for me to learn more. Yeah, I would encourage someone to participate in this as a way to engage with us. Often when your child goes to school, they go to school for 7 hours and you see them when they come home and you ask them how things went and they just nod their head and say great. And so this is just a chance to engage with us and again provide us feedback on how our schools are doing. Yeah, so the way students connect is we are going to launch a superintendent student advisory here pretty soon through Mr. Shiniak, and that'll be a chance for some of our student leaders in the building to connect with us and do the same things that our parents are doing, which is kind of talk to us a little bit about how our schools are doing and how we can better serve our students.
The consequences of bullying often go unseen. Just because a person does not have external bruises, it does not mean that they haven't been bullied. 1 out of every 4 students is bullied, and out of these students, 54% are scared to reach out for help. Some effects of bullying on a victim include but are not limited to crying, anxiety and depression, sleep problems, social withdrawal or poor social skills, excessive fearful thoughts, or in extreme cases, self-harm or suicide.
And we're back.
We are back at Chuck Stevens Field. 0-0 the score between FC and Park Tudor. What did you see in that first half, Ella? How did you feel?
I mean, I felt a little bit disappointed. I mean, but their defense was really good. I mean, but Park Tudor looked really good. I mean, sadly to say, but Park Tudor looked really good, and they look hype on the sidelines as we're talking. So
yeah, they are definitely an energized team, and they know they have momentum. They did play a very good first half, and they're looking to continue that here into the second half, as we are about a minute away from kickoff for the second half.
exactly. I mean, especially.
They have a ton of momentum right now, and I feel like if they can build on it, they'll definitely get a goal to break this game open.
Especially I do believe that FC had a little bit like of a pep talk, and you can see it from where I'm right here. They're getting talked to, and I do believe that FC will show out this, second half. I mean, they do have only 40 minutes, but I wanted them to, have a little bit more, momentum and aggressiveness somewhat in the first half. It's, because you only have 40 minutes in the second half. But I guess it isn't what it is. So
yeah, they just didn't really have a spark in that first half that they needed. They couldn't really gain any opportunity to move the ball up the field, and when they tried, it got either shut down or.
Exactly. I mean, FC's JV looked really good, though.
Yeah,
so maybe they...
JV did have a solid match.
Exactly.
What?
Zoom out a little bit. Hopefully, Gemma looked good out there, so hopefully they can.
Yeah, Gemma did look good in that first half, and let's hope she can continue that form and bring a spark to the rest of the team to be better.
Especially with switching sides. I mean, maybe FC can focus a little bit more on, the opposite side, or we can see a little bit more action on Park Tudor's goal line rather than FC's this time around,
Yeah, FC needs to get more sustained pressure on the offensive side of the ball. They haven't really had much. They need to get the possession more consistently and build on it.
Exactly. And as if this is going to be a Park Tudor ball since FC had it the first half.
Here's the whistle, and away we go from Chuck Stevens Field for the second half between Park Tudor and Franklin Central. Played towards the middle here. And claimed by FC.
Honestly, so far, FC is stopping the ball and getting more possession. So maybe during the half they did.
Yeah, maybe they talked about it, and maybe they can build on what they have. Here's a good ball. Here's a good opportunity for FC, but no shot off. She maintains it, though. Still here. Chipped it over the goal, and
that's a goal.
Goal for FC.
Honestly, that's a great opportunity.
That's a great shot.
Especially being a minute into the second half. The coach in the single better, he talked to them, and he definitely did.
And look what happened. All you needed was a halftime break, and immediately FC gets what they needed.
And more possession. I saw that in the first minute, barely a minute, I guess, and I saw more possession and better defense. So
yeah, and defense leads to offense, and the offense actually capitalized.
Exactly, and hopefully Park Tudor as well can't score.
as that is a fairly weak attempt. Gemma will just let that go pie.
I mean, it's not just Gemma that's looking good this time around. I mean, it's the whole team, and I feel like that's what happened the first half. You know?
Yeah, midfield is getting a heck of a lot more involved than they were, and when they get involved, you see what happens. It's the end product is a score or a good opportunity, and that's what FC has done, and they have capitalized. That's a turnover by FC. That's a sky high ball.
And popped it up. But back to Park Tudor.
Played over the top, but nobody's there. Gemma lets it go out for a goal kick. FC ball. Gemma Geising has definitely been the player to watch for FC this whole match. She's been outstanding as a leader and as a keeper in general. She's saved a bunch of shots, and she's been very commanding of the defense. And we love to see that out of our goalkeeper.
Exactly. I mean, I feel like that's all goalies are here for, keeping the ball and keeping good defense.
Yeah, and being that voice of the back line that everyone needs. As that's a good tackle by Rogers, but one back, and then one back by FC again. Played through only as far as Park Tudor's center back, and that'll be out wide towards left, but now cutting back middle.
Oh.
Fight for possession here. FC muscled off of it.
And Park Tudor's player was upset that wasn't a foul.
And gets past Gemma, and that is a goal for Park Tudor. Tie game, 1-1.
I mean, honestly, this is actually a good game to watch now. I mean, especially with them scoring both under 5 minutes. You can see both the aggressiveness throughout.
Yeah, there's clearly been a switch flipped on both sides of the ball for both teams, and they've been a heck of a lot more involved, and they've been more active, and you can see creating better opportunities as clearly stated. 2 goals in a matter of minutes, with none in the entire first 40 minutes. Now it is a 1-1 ball game.
I mean, being FC, you have to be more aggressive, especially with it being tied. I mean,
yeah, tie game again.
And it's not showing up.
Still have to be very aggressive if you're FC here. Need to make sure you stay on top of it. Make sure you can't. They need to stay keeping possession, because possession is key, as we've talked about. They've done a better job so far this half of getting possession and maintaining it and creating opportunities, as we've saw, but they need to maintain that and not let Park Tudor get those ample opportunities as they did in the first half.
I mean, seeing FC from the first half compared to now, I mean, there's a lot less errors and a lot less errors from Park Tudor.
Yeah, and both teams look a lot more confident on the ball.
Exactly.
And here's some subs coming in for FC.
Especially, I mean.
Well, yeah, the confidence level in both squads has been definitely uplifted in this second half thus far.
I mean, like we said before, prior to the first half, I mean, how FC relied on Park Tudor's errors.
Instead of...
There's not a lot of errors being had, and I do believe that FC is now relying on
themselves and what they can do, as opposed to adjusting to their opponents and their mistakes.
Exactly, and
which is how you have to go about it, because if you can't rely on those mistakes, on your opponent's mistakes. Those cannot win you a match.
Exactly, and
what wins you matches is how you capitalize on those mistakes and how you force them and how you make your own plays based on what you see from the defense, whether they make mistakes or not. And FC and Park Tudor have both done a better job at that during the second half thus far, even if it's still early.
Exactly, and they're both being... Ooh. That should have been called a foul.
It's probably a foul. We play on, though, as Geising claims pretty comfortably, as we are Just over 5 minutes gone here in the second half.
I mean, they're looking more aggressive, especially running more to the ball. Park Tudor and FC. Not a lot of throw ins, balls going out of bounds, and especially, fouls being thrown compared to the first half.
Yeah, there's a more consistency and just better overall play from both sides so far as someone gets taken out.
And was that a foul as well?
That was a foul on Park Tudor. This should be an FC free kick. That's a dangerous foul.
And
arguably probably should have been a booking, but we play on. FC free kick.
I mean, here we are. I mean, refs not calling proper calls, but that's nothing new.
Yeah, I mean, these calls have been a bit questionable, but here comes a free kick. As that is sent way over the bar and into the uprights and out of bounds.
That's one of the first out of bounds that we've seen this half.
It's really the first big shooting mistake that FC has made.
Oh.
And that will be a Park Tudor free kick.
I mean, just as we said, there's barely any little errors. Errors start popping up again.
Yeah.
So FC has to keep up what they've had for the past,
like, give or take 10 minutes.
Yeah, and
yeah, because going back to the end of the first half, they had been playing a lot better ball and been getting more fluid looks.
But just past the past 2 minutes, they've had back-to-back errors, and I feel like that's what stops FC from getting these wins.
They basically shoot themselves in the foot, and that's what causes most of their attacks to break down and eventually may lead to mistakes and going the other way for the opponents. But we've seen less of that in this second half as it's gone on. As here's Dingodai trying to move it up the field, but picked out by Park Tudor, and they reset. More pinball action, as we saw a lot of in the first half. Played out wide. I don't think Rogers was really expecting it. That's played back and turned over to Park Tudor.
I mean, FC's defense has been a little bit less here. I mean, it's crazy.
It's been a little shaky to start this half, but Gaskinen is still definitely locked in and knows what she's doing. She has been very good so far this game.
I mean, I feel like as in the possession of play has differed throughout the halves. Like, they were better defense in first half, and they were better offense now.
Yeah, I would agree. The defense has taken a bit of a slip, but the offense has definitely
and I feel
picked up a bit.
I feel like that's what stops FC, as I said again, from
those unforced errors that they just make. Those unforced errors is what causes them to lose possession and lose control, and eventually that'll lead to mistakes that could cost a goal.
Exactly. I also do believe that's why FC isn't up to the potential as they can be. They need to either equal out both possessions of the ball defensively and offensively,
or just excel in one
a little bit better than the other, not completely, flop.
As that corner kick is sent to the back post, still up for grabs.
Very close kick, but you can see Jenna is preparing.
Yep, that is out of bounds again for another Park Tudor throw. Actually, that's a goal kick. Don't fully know what happened there. It must have taken a deflection off of a Park Tudor defender, but FC goal kick.
And quite a good kick. But
sent up towards midfield.
And Riley heading for it.
Claimed.
Good possession of the ball.
Played through. Ooh. That's a good ball, though. That's a good ball. Who's getting there? Whose ball will it be? FC throw in.
I mean, it's
That was definitely a good ball by Rogers there.
A great play by Rogers, especially being so close to Park Tudor's goal line.
Yeah, that was a very close to out of bounds, but she kept it and played a great ball, but
I mean, she tried to
fortunately
chase it
didn't
down.
amount to anything.
Yeah, she tried to chase it down, but rather than touching it and being Park Tudor's, that was a great play.
Yeah, as that ball is just sent wide. This will be another Park Tudor goal kick. They have been pretty good on the defensive side of the ball this second half, as we are under 30 minutes to play. That's sent up, out of bounds to FC.
I mean, these errors keep on popping up again like they just did in the first half, and
yeah, these errors just keep biting FC.
Exactly, and I just wouldn't, love to watch a tie game. I'd like to see someone win.
As that's a great move by that Park Tudor midfielder, but FC closes down and they will regain possession, at least for a moment.
I mean,
now they clear, but it goes out.
I see FC's offense a lot more shine through. I wish I could have seen it more during the first half, especially since they've had a little bit more time. Or
they've had a lot more time in possession this half as opposed to the first half. They've been a lot better on the offensive side of the ball. The defense has lacked off a little bit.
Especially, yes. But I would have liked to see the offense a lot more, especially since they've scored a goal the first minute of the possession. So if they showed off a lot during the first half, we would have been up by a lot more than just one right now.
Yeah, I feel like it's a tie game now, but I feel like it could be going either way.
And Park Tudor girl down.
No call though. We play on. As that takes a deflection, but Geisking is ready and she claims.
I mean, Geisting has been doing amazing this game.
Yeah, she's been a very good force in that back line. As getting physical here, but FC regains possession, at least for a moment. There's a foul call.
On Park Tudor.
It looks like it's on Park Tudor. FC will retain possession. There it goes to take the throw.
Thrown directly at Park Tudor's.
That is out again for a FC throw. FC keeps looking to play more in the wide positions towards the start of this second half, and I feel like they had more success in the first half when they played more centralized, more catered towards towards the formation that they run. They need to start playing more centralized, as there down goes Rogers, and that is a definite foul on Park Tudor.
I mean, especially, with all these fouls against Park Tudor, it advantages FC quite a bit, especially.
That foul should have been a booking probably, but we play on. Yeah, watching that back, that definitely should be a booking, I feel like, but we play on. Here goes that ball from FC, but turned over. Park Tudor looking to break. That's stifled immediately, though. Great defense.
Great play overall.
Yeah, FC's defense is not missing a beat still. They've still been great.
They're looking better than before. But Park Tudor has.
They've got it down the left wing. Looking to play it back towards the middle. Gets it over, but no one's there.
But besides on FC.
As that ball is going out for another Park Tudor throw in.
Overall, both teams are looking great, but with Park Tudor, every time they pass the ball, just a
an FC defender is right there every time they pass the ball.
Exactly.
They've been closing the passing lanes very effectively during this game, as Geisking gets a little troubled there.
Or their player isn't there, and an FC player is there instead.
Yeah. And there goes Geisking with the boom.
Into the middle field.
Claimed by FC.
I mean, FC's looking great, especially with
good
these
ball.
players.
She's in here. Looking for a shot, but nothing there. Plays it back over the middle, and that's just wide. Just wide of the net. Was a great look for FC there. It's a great look. Just couldn't capitalize. That's a very unfortunate break. As here comes some subs. Turnin comes off. Weaver comes on. And we going again. Turned over. FC claims.
Great block by FC. I mean, overall,
Yeah, their defense has been very impressive tonight. They've been fantastic on that side of the ball.
Exactly.
Their offense has also picked it up definitely.
Exactly.
As that goes out.
And I feel like that's what takes for it to win a good overall balanced defense and protecting the ball. I mean, Gemma is doing great, protecting the goal, but with that one slip up caused Park Tudor a goal.
Yeah. And the defense in front of her is doing a good job, but I feel like the midfield is doing a lot better when it comes to closing down those passing lanes and being just a general more of a pest. The midfield has definitely done a better job there, as they have also dominated possession.
And
the FC midfield has.
That's out for a FC throw-in. I mean, you see a lot of FC throw-ins the second half instead of Park Tudor throw-ins.
Yeah,
so I do,
The possession game has also been a lot better, and from FC so far this second half, they've been in possession a lot more, and they've capitalized better.
But you do not see, you don't see Park Tudor, getting up without a fight. You see their aggressiveness even growing.
Yeah, and they are still not making many mistakes. But FC on the flip side is relying less on those mistakes, as Gemma makes a fantastic play there to shut down that Park Tudor attack.
Fantastic, and you can hear.
I've been a nurse now for 41 years.
And, they're happy and proud of their team.
Yeah, as we get a replay of that save by Gemma, as that ball will go out for a Park Tudor throw-in.
I mean, that and the other play earlier, that might be the play of the game, I mean, especially.
I mean, Gemma's been a fantastic force back there in net today for the Flashes.
Exactly. If I had to name one player of the game, it definitely would be Gemma.
Yeah, for sure. At least as of now.
Yeah, for sure. That or Rogers. Rogers has been really good too, especially on the offense part.
Yeah, she's been very active on the ball. She's been that little playmaker that the Flashes have needed. She set up the goal that the Flashes scored, and
both sub-ins for both teams. I mean,
yeah, Rogers has been fantastic, but if I had to give one FC player the nod for best player so far tonight on the pitch, it would definitely be Gemma.
Definitely be Gemma, especially with all those saves that she's done. I mean, without her, we'd be losing by.
This would be probably a 5-1 game if it wasn't for Gemma.
Exactly.
As that ball goes out towards the wider part of the field, but controlled and maintained.
Maintained by FC.
At least for now.
But blocked by Park Tudor.
And they maintain possession now.
I mean, this is what makes it such a great game and such a tie game.
It's just going back and forth constantly.
Exactly. Both defenses and both offenses are quite aggressive, and that's what makes it such a tie game and such a fun game to watch,
Handball called on, I believe that was on FC. Yes, that was on FC. Here's a free kick. That goes sailing. Gemma didn't really have much of a challenge there, but goes back into her control, and FC ball. That free kick is taken. Park Tudor reclaims.
I mean, FC, they're being aggressive, yes, and Gemma stops it again. I mean, insane work by Gemma. I mean, I know we're kind of like over, like confiscating, like glazing Gemma just a tad bit. I mean, but
She has been fantastic.
Exactly.
There's no two ways around it. She's been fantastic.
I mean, how can we not? I mean, she's just so good, and
as that was looking a bit dangerous for FC there, but Park Tudor's goalie claims.
Both goalies for either.
Yeah, both goalies have been fantastic.
Exactly.
On both sides.
I mean, exactly.
I would give the nod to Gemma, but both goalies have been great so far this match. The midfield of FC has definitely stepped it up. As here comes Park Tudor coming out wide, but FC gets it out. That's a nasty tackle, but no call.
They're still playing.
On. We play on.
I mean, as I said before, I mean, these calls are quite ignored.
Some of them are a bit egregious, but overall, they're letting them play. I respect it, as that's a very good tackle by FC there, and as that same player goes to the ground, and
that's called a tackle. I mean, foul, sorry.
Yeah, it's definitely a foul on Park Tudor. That will be an FC free kick.
And we reviewed that play. I mean, as the time's ticking down, I mean, FC has to do something to keep this game from not being tied.
We've got about 17 minutes left, and both teams have been. It's been a back and forth second half to start as of now for this second half. It's been very back and forth, but FC knows that they need to get something going fairly quickly.
And good kick to the midfield, or a little bit past the midfield, I guess.
And that will be collected by FC. And they look to maintain, and yes, they do.
And great control by FC so far.
Yeah, they've been a lot better in possession and had a lot more of the possession in this second half.
Exactly. I mean,
and it's led to a lot more success.
I mean, Emma Hawk just had the ball, but she almost lost it. I mean,
yeah, she's been good in the back though so far.
Exactly,
tonight.
Exactly.
Emma Hawk has been,
especially as a senior, you have to show out. I mean, as we said before, I mean,
and she's one of the leaders for this FC team.
Exactly.
When they need somebody to step it up in the back for them, she's always there.
I mean, she's in my student, like, we're in student council together. She's like the nicest person you've ever did meet. I mean, hopefully she brings that to the team as well. So. And
hopefully she brings a confidence to them that instills them in hopefully to win this game.
Exactly. But the confidence is still there. It's just I'd rather see a bigger defense, especially with this play that's happening right now.
Yeah, here comes Park Tudor out wide, but cross goes nowhere. Cleared back out to the other side. Reclaimed again by Park Tudor. Played back over.
I mean, great defense from stopping the ball. And Gemma
with a comfortable save. Most of her saves tonight have been fairly comfortable. FC's defense has been fantastic in front of her.
Remarkable. I mean,
they've not been really letting them getting many good shots off.
Exactly.
So Gemma hasn't had to do the craziest work, but she's still been fantastic when needed to be called upon.
I mean, they're making Park Tudor work for what they want, you know?
Yeah, we're making them work for pretty much every inch, and that's how you have to do it.
Exactly.
You got to be physical up front, and you just have to be imposing on the other team as that goes out for an FC throw-in.
I mean, like I said before, I mean, FC is doing really good with all of these like throwouts close to Park Tudor's goal. So
We have under 15 minutes to play here in this match at Chuck Stevens Field. Still a 1-1 game between Park Tudor and FC.
exactly.
Park Tudor has been getting more possession in recent minutes, but FC has been better in the second half, I would say. But here comes an attack for Park Tudor down the left side. Angle is closed off, and that is cleared, but only as far as the Park Tudor midfielder, who takes a very heavy touch and just about saves it initially, but it goes out, and she takes a tumble. It's great hustle, but just didn't amount to anything in the end.
I mean, yeah. I mean, at least you see Emma, hustle towards the ball. I mean, that's just great overall.
It's great play on both sides. Great hustle by Park Tudor forward, but unfortunately just went out on her.
Great ball.
Great ball over the middle. See if this amounts to anything.
And it's probably going to go out.
Deflected off of the Park Tudor defender, though. That will maintain FC possession. Here comes the throw. Ball played in. Up for grabs. Played out. That's a fairly weak shot attempt, though. Easy pickings for the Park Tudor goalie. And that is sent very high, but only as far as the nearest FC defender. A little more pinball action to go around. Now ball with Park Tudor near midfield. Advancing slowly. Here's the ball up the left side, but it's deflected. And Hawk clears.
I mean, they're stopping. I mean, Park Tudor from scoring, so their defense is doing quite well, especially with all these good plays.
Yeah, Emma Hawk has been fantastic at the back so far.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good ball in the middle, but unfortunately nobody there. That ball's up for grabs. Whistle blown. Park Tudor free kick. Don't entirely know what the call was there, but as here comes Park Tudor free kick as we are under 12 minutes to play here in this second half. Free kick taken. Boom past midfield. Up for grabs. Claimed by Park Tudor. They play it over the middle. Out wide, but nobody there. Gemma claims.
I mean, overall, I seen a lot with both teams, but
Yeah, I've seen a lot of good from both teams,
mm-hmm.
especially in the second half, but I feel like FC has been just maybe a bit better. It's very hard to call, though.
And yeah, we have, just over 10 minutes, and I mean, and there's a sub out for Park Tudor, but FC, I feel like has to show up just a tad bit more for these past 10 minutes to at least put up 10 goals, at least one, maybe.
Or yeah, not. We need to
two,
get.
sorry.
We probably need to get one.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want this game to end in a draw.
Yeah, exactly.
If it does, we just don't want that. But however it may end, I feel like FC will be overall happy with their performance, at least in the second half.
I mean,
they've been great in the second half.
Yeah. Overall their performance has been okay. I mean, looking at
over the course of both halves, it's been a decent performance, but nothing to really hang your hat on.
Nothing.
As that ball's over the middle, but Gemma takes a spill. She's still down. and FC is still trying to defend. Gemma now gets up, albeit very slowly.
I mean,
Let's take another look at what happened here. Gemma goes down and looks like she twisted up on herself.
Looks like she hurt something while happening there. I mean, overall, Gemma being a great defender, but FC just can't rely on Gemma. I mean, that's what it at least looked like in that play, and I got scared for a second that we would be down by 1.
Yeah, I felt like we would concede there, especially once Gemma went down briefly. I felt like we didn't have a chance to defend that, but we did defend that, and huge props to the defense for clutching up for their goalkeeper, who has been fantastic so far tonight.
I mean, great play overall. I mean, Gemma couldn't, gain that play, but that was just one mistake overall.
And she has been very good tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And when she's been when her defense has been good in front of her as well, it's just bolstered her confidence and made her job easier.
Exactly. I mean, you have to work at a team to stop, Park Tudor from scoring.
You got to work as a team.
Mm-hmm.
Team defense is how you have to play it. You can't play one-on-one ball. Oh, and the keeper's out of position. That's played over. Oh, and it hits the side of the net. What an opportunity that was.
Exactly. I mean, that could have been a great play by FC. Where was the keeper in that situation?
She was off of her post. Yeah, she was off of her post trying to claim the ball, and she just got caught out of position, and the other FC player seen that gap and took it, and it was a great play.
It was a great play. Just a
the
little.
The pass wasn't.
Just a little bit short. Yeah.
If the pass was a bit to the right, it would have been easily a goal. I feel like FC really wants that one back.
I mean, these are the mistakes you can't make, especially with it being 7 minutes.
As here comes Park Tudor, now looking to capitalize on that mistake. Coming out left, play it back over the middle, and an errant shot attempt. As that will go out of bounds, and Gemma will claim again.
I mean, as we said before, Gemma is, one of the players of the game, especially. I mean, she has to be. She's playing, she's stopping all these scores.
She's been fantastic tonight. She would definitely be POTG if the game were to be called now, but if we get a game winner, that may change.
Exactly.
There's still 7 minutes to go. Anything can happen.
I mean, still great defense putting up with FC. I mean,
yeah, FC's defense has still.
FC's
defense has been fantastic in this second half.
Oh, and great possession, great ball.
Oh, good ball. She's through here. Park Tudor defender falls down. Oh, and it's just wide.
I mean, I feel like this is what's wrong or errors that are happening with FC. I mean, especially, they could have put up at least 2 goals and it would have been 3-1.
Yeah,
and
this could very easily be a 3-1 game right now, but we remain locked up at 1 with 6 minutes and change to play. Is Park Tudor looking to maybe get one final push up the field to maybe win this game? FC trying to defend with everything they've got.
Oh, and the ball rolls away.
Yep.
But FC,
ball just gets away. Gemma claims and sends it out over the Park Tudor defender's head, but she claims and gets it stolen. FC maintains control despite the physicality.
I mean, that's what FC is doing good about this half, maintaining control.
They've been a lot better with the physicality aspect, and they've maintained control a lot better.
Exactly. But what we would not like to see on the side is FC having the ball, and there's, a bunch more Park Tudor people being on that side. That's not what we...
Yeah, we don't want a numbers disadvantage. That's the last thing we want at this juncture of the match, because the second they get an advantage, we know that they're probably going to capitalize. They are a good team, and they know what they can do.
Exactly. And
as we cross under 5 minutes to go here in this match at Chuck Stevens Field,
I feel like as if Park Tudor is playing like FC was in the first half, looking
Yeah.
at FC's errors and seeing what they can wedge in between.
Yeah, seeing what errors are being made and how they can capitalize. As
Well, yes.
that was a turnover. FC definitely looking to make sure they can clamp down here.
I mean, with at least seeing, FC at this match, I mean, they played really good backfield.
They've been playing very well defensively, yes, but their offense just needs that one more spark just to get over the line here, as we have a foul call. Looks like it'll be Park Tudor ball. As we cross under 4 minutes to play here in this match. The second half has been quite a bit more enthralling than the first half, I will say.
Exactly. I mean, I just can't take my eyes off, but...
That's a good ball over the top.
And stopped by Gemma.
Yeah, easy pickings there. Just a bit too far on the pass for Park Tudor there, but...
Great kick.
Gemma clears.
Midfield.
Bounces over the Park Tudor defender's head. Claimed by FC. Ball over the top. Can Rogers get there? No, she cannot.
Just out. Another Park Tudor throw-in. I mean, these are the disadvantages, or I guess the errors that Park Tudor is gaining from FC.
As FC claims again and sends out. Park Tudor throw. 3 minutes to play here from Chuck Stevens Field. As Park Tudor takes it out wide. Looking in towards the Bucks.
And a foul call.
I'm not sure where. Oh, it must have been offsides. It looks like FC's ball.
I mean, FC at this point has to get all the calls, against Park Tudor as they can.
They're looking for as many as they can get. As that takes a ricochet. Park Tudor claims possession. That is sent a long way. Can FC get there? No, they cannot, but they reclaim it, at least for the moment. Plays it back. Smart by FC here. Looks like it was just offsides as we cross under 2 minutes to play.
2-minute warning just got called against the announcer.
Park Tudor free kick. Looks like it was indeed offsides by FC. There's a bit more physicality in the latter part of this game than we had seen previously. Park Tudor takes the throw in very quickly as we cross under 90 seconds to play. As that is very far sent out. And that's another throw in, this time going the other way for FC. It probably should have been FC ball, let's be honest here, but we play on as we cross under 1 minute to play. FC throw in, Tuninen takes. Park Tudor reclaims, back out wide it goes. And just a bit too far. 45 seconds to play here from Chuck Stevens Field. Still 1-1. FC looking for maybe one final push.
I mean, overall, I don't think FC has long enough to at least get a goal. I mean, there's 30 seconds left.
30 seconds. Yeah, may not be enough time, but this looks promising.
We will see.
That's a decent ball, but just a bit too far. Goalkeeper claims. We have 15 seconds to play. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is the ball game. We finish here at Chuck Stevens Field.
I don't know.
Park Tudor 1, Franklin Central 1.
I mean, honestly, I thought that FC had it for at least a good, second, especially.
Yeah, I feel like they had a good game, but they couldn't capitalize towards the end of that game. It was a tough match, but I feel like both teams did play well, and both teams.
I mean, especially that play by Jenna. I mean, that was insane.
Yeah,
so.
She definitely was the best player for FC tonight. As before we sign off here, let's take a quick moment to
wish a happy birthday to middle school assistant Brian Dunn. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mr. Dunn.
And have a good one, Flashes.